Straight pool, also known as 14.1 continuous. How to play. This game uses the general rules for pocket billiards except for these changes. Check out my video for any clarification. The object of straight pool is to be the first player to reach 150 points, or another agreed amount of points. Every object ball you legally pocket gives you 1 point. On the opening break, if no called ball is pocketed, the cue ball and 2 object balls must be driven to a rail or the shot is a breaking foul. A breaking foul subtracts 2 points from the breaker's score, and the non-breaking player may force the breaker to rebreak if he doesn't accept the table. The shooter remains at the table as long as he continues to legally pocket called balls or wins the game. Shots must be called. The shooter may call safety, in which case play passes to the opponent at the end of the shot, and any object balls pocketed on the safety are spotted. All balls pocketed on fouls, without a called ball having been pocketed, and all balls driven off the table are spotted. When 14 balls from a rack have been legally pocketed, play is suspended until the balls are re-racked. When the balls are re-racked, the apex ball is omitted if only 14 balls are being racked. The shooter may hit into the rack and break it, but if no called ball is pocketed, the cue ball and 2 object balls must each be driven to a rail or it is a breaking foul. If the 15th ball of a rack needs to be spotted and the 14 balls have not been touched, the 15th ball will spot on the apex spot and the triangle is used to ensure a tight rack. If the 15th ball was pocketed on the shot that scored the 14th ball, all 15 balls are re-racked. If the 15th object ball and the cue ball interfere with the rack, then all 15 balls are re-racked and the cue ball is in hand behind the head string. If only the object ball interferes, it is placed on the head spot or in the center spot if the cue ball blocks the head spot. If only the cue ball interferes, then it is placed on the head spot. If that spot is blocked, then it is placed behind the head string. There are no restrictions to which object ball the shooter may play as the first shot of the new rack. The shooter scores 1 point for legally pocketing a called shot. Each additional ball pocketed on such a shot also counts as 1 point. Fouls are penalized by subtracting points from the offending player's score, and balls are spotted as necessary, and play passes to your opponent. Scores may be negative due to penalties from fouls. On a foul, the incoming player receives ball in hand behind the head string. If both a standard foul and a breaking foul happen in one shot, it is considered a breaking foul. If a player fouls 3 times without making an intervening legal shot, it is a serious foul. 1 point is subtracted for the 3rd foul as usual, then an additional 15 points are subtracted. The offending player's consecutive foul count is reset to 0, and all 15 balls are re-racked, and the offending player is required to shoot under the requirements of the opening break. The first player to the predetermined point total is the winner.